Seiko introduces the world's first memory bank calendar watch. It shows the time, day, and date, can display any full month within an 80-year period, and even be pre-programmed to remind you of important dates in both the time mode and in the calendar mode.
Evening folks, and welcome to this demonstration of my Seiko M354 memory bank calendar watch. So this is a watch from 1978, and it was made famous by James Bond, who wore it in the film Moonraker. But unfortunately it doesn't have the explosive detonation functions that he had in the film, but it does have this memory bank calendar function. So let's just show you the main time mode. You've got the time and then the date across the top. You can select 24-hour mode by pressing that top right button there, and you've also got a LED light in the corner there, nice and bright on this one. And then you've got this calendar function, and so what it's showing there is well, it should show the current date, but because the automatic calendar only goes up to 2010, I've had to set it for 1989, which has got the same arrangement of days and dates as 2017. But yeah, you would set the correct date. So what you can do here is you can go back forwards, you can also go backwards through the months and see what days and dates there are in those months. I'll just go back to September 1989, sorry. And what's happening here, all the Sundays flash because it automatically sets a memo for Sundays for some reason. The current day, which is the 26th, is flashing at double time, and then the 25th, which I'd set a memo for, is also flashing. So how do you set a memo? Well, whilst you're in the calendar mode, you pull this button out here, and then you press this button down here to set a memo. So I'm going to set it for today, the 26th, and then you can go through the days by pressing this top right button, and you can set memos for the other days, or you can turn off. So I'll turn off that memo for the Sunday the 10th there. As I say, it does by default every month, the Sundays flash. And yeah, I set one for the 26th, didn't I? So what that means is, if I just press that back in there and then press it back again to get to main time mode, on the day that you set the memo for, this memo symbol will flash at the top, and you can't set it for a time, just for a date. So not quite sure how useful that is, fine for remembering significant dates, but not for meetings or things like that perhaps. But then life was a bit slower back in 1978, so maybe that was useful. Whilst you're in the main time mode, if you need to set the time and date, you pull that button out there, and then you use this button to select which bit you want to change, and then this button to actually adjust it, either reset that to 0 or adjust the minutes or the hours or whatever, and then just press that back to get into normal time mode. So that's it, the Seiko M354 from 1978. I hope you enjoyed watching this one. Let me know what you think. Cheerio.